What's good? What they do? It's your boy Purple Lips ABN. Ain't broke no more. Back with another Ugly Money Mondays, man. You know it's another Mondays where we react to the Ugly Money TV. But today, man, he asked his panel about Ayesha Curry. You know, Ayesha Curry been getting dragged through the mud. You know, I'm gonna show you guys a quick clip of her. You know, the clip that went viral about her. You know, smearing her husband. You know what I'm saying? So she's smearing her husband, and it went viral on his "Call Your Daddy" interview. So I'm gonna show y'all a quick clip of that, and then we're gonna jump right into the Ugly Money Nietzsche. You know, asking his panel of women about how they felt about this situation, and one of the women says something crazy, and it might be crazy to y'all, but she might be invited to my cookout. She my kind of peoples, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, man. We're gonna waste too much time. Let's go ahead and get right into it. This is a clip from "Call Your Daddy." Of Ayesha Curry tearing down her husband legacy verbally.
A lot of times women can experience or so I've read, because I'm obviously not a mother yet, hopefully, but like women can experience this like mom guilt of like, if I have a career and I'm not home at like did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. But what I realized is like if you lose, like for me being married and like with my husband, if you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing? And so for me, it's always been important. I mean, I'm a little ADHD, so like I have 1,000,005 ideas. I have 1,000,000 interests. I'm very creative. I like to explore those sides of me, and I think it keeps me who I am to like my family and the people that I love, but it also allows me to have a certain level of confidence that I don't think I would have otherwise.
Right. It's like you grew up, like we've talked about, like having this. There are a lot of people in sports that don't obviously have to go through as much of the conversation around like fame and spotlight as you and your husband have had to. How did being in the spotlight impact your relationship in the early days, because you guys didn't know how to handle it?
It's a double-edged sword, because parts of it have afforded me doors to be open. I obviously have to walk through them and then put in the work to stay in the room. But that I think would be the elephant in the room, is like I'm grateful for that side of things. But on the flip side, I in the beginning hated it so much. I like did not sign up for that. I also always thought like I didn't know that he was gonna end up playing basketball. Like he said he wanted to be a high school basketball coach. Like I thought I was gonna be like the girl out there getting it. So I didn't know.
Wow.
And so it just like it was weird. And sports fans are so different than like maybe entertainment world fans, and oftentimes it's like very ruthless. And so I think I wasn't expecting that either.
Yeah, man, that's the clip that we're gonna be reacting to, man. Well, that's the clip that they were talking about, but the clip that we're actually gonna be reacting to is gonna be, the Ugly Money show. Ugly Money Nietzsche asks his panel of women, you know what I'm saying, about how they feel about that situation and that clip or whatever. And we're gonna get into it, man. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, man. Tell me your thoughts in the comments, how y'all feel about that situation. You know what I'm saying? But Ayesha Curry, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Join the ABN movement. You know what I'm saying? Come to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Man, Ayesha Curry got one of the most loyal, respected men in the game, and he's like damn near a Hall of Famer at this point. He changed the whole basketball game. Not that I'm happy with that direction to win in, because not everybody can do what he can do. You know what I'm saying? But fast forward, he did change the game in the basketball, and he's legendary, man. You know what I'm saying? He's very respected. Never had no smear on his wife. Never had no scandals on his wife. Nothing like that, man. Just a clean slate man who had his principles, morals, and respects his relationship clean slate, man. You know what I'm saying? But she said, like, but what she said, you know what I'm saying? She never saw herself married, and wishes that she had more male attention, you know, in the past. You know, we saw this, you know what I'm saying? Don't act like y'all didn't see it, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about let's talk about what that really means when a woman downplays her husband for attention that she probably want on the outside. You know, if this was your partner, like if your partner spoke about you the way that she did in public, would you take it as honesty or would you take it as disrespect? I want to know y'all thought in the complex in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me go ahead and let this man Ugly Mini Money Nietzsche in his panel cook. They had some interesting answers, man. One of the ladies in the panel, she definitely come to my cookout. Let's hear this take, man.
Ladies, has everyone been paying attention to Ayesha Curry's, Steph Curry's wife, Ayesha Curry? Have y'all seen her in the news as of late?
I have.
Yes, and she has been on a media rant as of late, basically saying that Steph Curry wasn't her dream guy, and that she didn't envision her life being, you know, that of a wife of Steph Curry, and has been on record saying that she wished that men fantasized about her the way women fantasize about Steph Curry.
Yeah, that's really bad if that's how it went. You know what I'm saying? If that's what was said, we not going for that. Nah, but now real talk. That was like not what I actually saw the whole interview. I'm gonna do a reaction to that to a piece of that interview. But I think honestly, the internet did some work with this storyline, and you know, I think they kind of flipped the script on her. To be real with you, I saw the whole interview. That's not exactly what she was saying. You know, go ahead and like this button if y'all actually saw the full interview. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you, she really didn't drag the man through the mud. But that's another conversation for another day. I'm gonna do a reaction to that. I just had to put it out there that, to be honest with you, what he just said is not exactly what she said. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to this reaction and see what they talking about.
I'm just trying to understand, why does Ayesha Curry and women like that yearn for other male attention? And we'll start with Ms. Goldie.
Imagine being able to...
Man, they hit me with a commercial already. I might as well ask y'all though, you know what I'm saying? He can ask that towards women. I might as well ask us men, you know what I'm saying? Why do we yearn for other women? Why do we yearn for other women's attention when we're in a relationship? You know what I'm saying? That question could go both ways. You know, we flipped it towards a woman in this situation, but to be honest, man, that could go both ways, man. Why do us men actually do that as well? Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. You know, does it matter about outside attention or what?
Well, to be honest, I heard what she said. What she said was, at the age that they got married, she didn't picture herself being a wife, a mother. She pictured herself being a career woman. So because she married so young, it was just, everything was so fast. They had their kids. She didn't have time. But as a woman now, the type of man that you're with the Steph Curry. So you can get the nannies, but you do got the career.
Exactly.
Now you got the career. I think she was just venting, and I think some of that venting shit, you need to just keep it at a therapist level. Everything shouldn't be talked
100%.
about. I feel what she's saying, but you shouldn't say it in public.
What part of what Ayesha Curry said about Steph Curry not being good enough do you feel what she's saying?
I mean, I don't feel.
She did not say that, Ugly Money Nietzsche. I wonder if he watched the full clip. Nah, she didn't say that. She didn't say that he's not who she didn't want and something like that. She actually did say before she got into that clip that everybody, you know, seen. She definitely said that she's grateful for all the things that she had. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm gonna react to the full video of that interview on Call Your Daddy, man. Let me know y'all thought, if y'all want me to do a reaction on that Call Your Daddy interview. Ayesha, just because, you know, she needed to be defended just a little bit because it did go out of context a little bit. I'm gonna let this ride.
About that, but I do feel like shit. People get tired of people. If you've been fucking the same shit for 20 years, after a while you want something different. But you love this person, so it's not easy for you to just
love departments. Love Section 8. Love government assistance. love wick.
Yeah.
What's that government cheese? The big blocks of cheese. They love that shit too. At what point in time is enough enough?
100%.
A first ballot Hall of Famer, Ayesha Curry.
Yeah, nah, 100%.
The greatest shooter that God ever created. And he's light skinned with gray hair. What else do you want?
Light skin with gray hair.
He's in the Mount Rushmore point guard. And it's not.
Wait, Steph Curry got gray hair? He said light skin with gray hair, you feel me? I don't know what you talking about, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, this woman who's about to go next, you know what I'm saying? She's about to cook, you know what I'm saying? She's going to let y'all know how I can see it from her point of view. She's saying something a little wild, you know what I'm saying? But I can see what she's saying, it kind of makes sense, Let's see what she's talking about.
Good enough for you.
Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on the comments. By the way, it is crazy. This man is damn near making $1 billion. He's going to be a future billionaire, possibly, most likely. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with money, but the things that he has offered her and provided. It is kind of crazy that she will say some of the things that she say, because you have the benefit to say whatever you have to say because of the status and situation that you're in, be honest with you. So if you had to build your name by yourself, you probably would be a nobody, and that career woman that you thinking that you used to be, you know what I'm saying? It probably would have been a lot harder, and you would have been weighed at a less status, and probably not have end up your life would have looked different from that point forward. That's all, you know what I mean? You shouldn't. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Should she be commenting and talking like the way that she's talking, or getting clip formed the way she is, based off of her situation? Let me know y'all thoughts, man.
Concert. When you're married to a legend. Now, see, this is exactly why black men end up divorcing them hoes and go and marry and date Taylor Swift's type bitch. This is exactly why. Because we're not appreciated for our greatness. So, Ayesha, I can see the future. He's going to retire eventually. But he's going to retire that wedding ring, and he's going to retire the marriage, and you're going to be on The View being a bitter bitch. Sitting right next to Whoopi Goldberg and Star Jones.
I really hope that don't work. That doesn't happen to her. You know what I'm saying? But if she does continue to smear his name the way it is, she kind of disrespected his name a little bit. Just the way that she getting clipped. But to be honest, the real full context, she's not disrespecting her man. Just being real.
I was talking to Ayesha Curry. I was talking to him.
I hope Ayesha see that shit. God damn.
She will.
I hope she hear about it.
I pray she says something. I need the publicity. I can see the show. Steph Curry's wife, Ayesha Curry, comes at popular podcaster Ugly Money Nietzsche. Clap back. I need it. Then I'll be on Love and Hip Hop. Arguing with Lil Zane and Scrappy.
Here she go. There she go.
I was hoping you was going to skip me on this question, but you didn't, so fuck it. She already got the dick.
Ooh.
She already got the dick. That's why she comparing the dick. It ain't that she want the dick. All right, bet. She married this nigga young. All right, probably the only nigga she fucked. She fucked another nigga. That's why she
damn
something different. Because you gotta have something to compare that something to. Yeah. The bitch would have been comparing 20 years ago. No. She done a better status.
I doubt it.
Different lane.
I doubt it. How y'all feel about what she's saying right now? You know what I'm saying? Is she valid? She got a point. You know what I'm saying? Hey, she might be on to something. She got some male attention. Somebody must got her ear, must got her eye. You know what I'm saying? Probably got them guts too. Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Is she on to something, bro? I ain't gonna lie. This lady right here, she could come to my cookout. I like what she's saying. She bringing another perspective, and from a woman perspective too. And I think she might be on to something. You know what I'm saying?
The bitch would have been comparing 20 years ago. No. She done fucked a nigga with more money, a better status in a different lane.
More money than who? Steph Curry?
He might not be a basketball player. The nigga might be a football player. He might be a fucking baseball player. The nigga might.
Yeah, okay. This guy, if this were to be true, this guy might be an average Joe. This guy might be an average Joe, and he more than likely slinging that thing. You know what I'm saying? That boy is slinging the nah. I would not go there. You know what I'm saying? But nah, hey, you know what I'm saying? She probably has another male attention. I never thought about something like that. You know, I was thinking that maybe she wants male attention, but she probably has already had it. You know what I'm saying? Just being real, just being real. She probably either has it or she has her mind on something, and somebody probably got her ear, or they got her eyes, or they got them guts. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts, man. Is she tripping? Is she going too far? Is this like a legit, like what she's saying? Does women think like this? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, man.
The bitch might be fucking Tiger Woods. I don't know. But at the end of the day, Ayesha didn't fuck somebody else
Oh,
with a
man.
bigger dick or bigger status. That's why she
Yikes.
knows now that this might not be what she wants. Because think about it, unless you've been introduced to something else, you wouldn't even know that it's anything else out there. You've been having Steph Curry dick for 87 years, bitch. How do you know any other dick could possibly put you in a better position? All right, bet.
A better position than a future.
Wow, that's crazy. Hey, man, why do women crave outside validation even when they have a good man at home? I think that could go both ways, man. You know what I'm saying? Fellas and ladies and gents, man. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all answer that question. You know what I'm saying? Why do we crave outside attention when you've been in a relationship? You have a good person at home, whether you're a male, you have a female at home, that's a good woman. Why do you crave that outside attention from a woman, from other women? You know what I'm saying? Outside of that good woman that you have, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, why do you guys look for validation outside of your relationship from a man? You know what I'm saying? When you have a good man at home. So I'm curious to y'all thoughts, man. Let me know y'all thoughts. And I'm about to wrap this up. That lady is wild for here. You know what I'm saying something like she's saying, but she is actually onto something. I'm not mad at her take on this. You know what I'm saying? Let me know y'all thought on the comments. Do y'all feel like this woman is going too far? Is this about right? You know what I'm saying? Is this how women think? I'm not sure. I'm not a woman. You know what I'm saying? Straight male. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for that. Amen. I love being a man, you know what I'm saying? Amen to that. So is this how women think? You know what I'm saying? Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments, man.
Billionaire.
That's what the fuck I'm saying, Nietzsche.
These bitches are delusion. They're delusional. On behalf of all light-skinned niggas in the world, I rebuke thee, Ayesha Curry. I'm not even light-skinned, but I feel sorry for light-skinned brothers. And Killer Mike tried to goddamn put it on blast, and Steph got mad at him. Steph, we don't have no disrespect to you. We love you, brother. Even though I'm a LeBron fan. I hate to see my brother done that. First, it was Klay Thompson with Megan Thee Stallion, and now this. Your first for Fat Boys breakup. Now look at the Splash Brothers. One's with a diabolical man-hating hoe.
Damn.
And the other's wife don't love him even though he's on the way to be a billionaire. See? LeBron always wins in the end.
You wild for that, though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even think about that angle. That boy Klay Thompson is with Megan. Oh, that's not a good look. You know what I'm saying? My boy Steph Curry, light skin, with Ayesha Curry. I'm not gonna say she's not a good look, but she has made him look bad in the past by asking for male attention the way he gets female attention. That's kind of weird. You're in a happy relationship. Is that weird to me, or is that weird to y'all? You know what I'm saying? That she wants male attention even though she's happily in her relationship. So she say, you know what I'm saying? We about to wrap this up, man. You know what I'm saying? Actually, here goes a purple lip break now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know, like, how can public statements like Ayesha affect the respect dynamic in their marriage? You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it throws it off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes they have these conversations behind closed doors. I'm sure of it. You know what I'm saying? Curry's like, hey, what did you mean by this? You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure Ayesha explains herself. And to be honest with you, like I said, I seen the whole. I ain't see the whole video, but I seen most of the clip and the other context behind in the backstory. I'm gonna be honest with you, she didn't really tear him down in this case. You know what I'm saying? She's actually did say that she's happy with what she has. It's just they had to reflect on back in the beginning of her career. Did she see it going in the direction that she's going, man? Here's the Purple Up breakdown again. Man, at the end of the day, man, every king deserves a queen that speaks life into them. Yes, life into them. Not one that just gonna question her own throne. You know what I'm saying? Ayesha might be searching for attention, but attention can't replace appreciation, man. You know what I'm saying? If you it's your boy Purple Up ABN, you know what I'm saying? And I'm leaving y'all with this, man. You know, would you rather have love that is loyal or attention that is temporary? You know what I'm saying? Drop y'all thoughts in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? Drop your thoughts below, man. You know, let's break this down in the ABN way. You know what I'm saying? That lady who just had that second take about you know her having another man. You can come to my cookout, man. You know what I'm saying? You being realistic, giving me a little inside scoop of how women think. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I can see where she coming from. It might be just that she might be curious about somebody, or she might already have somebody in between those legs, man. It is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the ABN movement. It's the Monday, Ugly Money Mondays. I drop Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Watch the next show, man, on Wednesday, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I appreciate y'all.